Hi guys, Zoe from the future here. I just wanted to cut in real quick and say that I'm probably going to jump in and do like voiceovers at some point in this video because I don't really talk that much in this video because I'm just out and about doing things, so just keep that in mind. This is the reality of me. Hi guys, so I haven't vlogged, but I'm at my unit and I'm doing homework. We leave in like 30 minutes, so I'm just trying to get as much as I possibly can done. Cause I'm probably not gonna have any service, especially if we stay in the same place that I stayed in my first year. I did not have service like at all. So if I don't got service, I'm not gonna be able to get any of this done. Okay, so this is when I kind of clock out from talking for a while. So hi, hello. Okay, so basically we had to be at my unit and in formation at like 7, and we left for this place called Camp Butner around like 8:30, and it's probably a little over 2 hours of a bus ride. As you can see, I spent about 40 more minutes doing homework on the bus, and thankfully I was able to catch up on sleep. I literally never get a good night's sleep before drill because I'm really stressed out and afraid I'm going to oversleep. But if you go into the army, you'll learn that you're going to do a lot of winging around, which is what we did when we got to Butner. We chilled for about 3 hours before we got to taking classes, and this day I took a class on using a radio and also how to search prisoners of war and searching their vehicles as well, which I found pretty interesting. And pretty much after that, we just went to our campsite and built our tents, and we pretty much had dinner. Usually the food sucks, but it actually wasn't that bad this time. I was actually pleasantly surprised, and I actually ate food and wasn't surviving off the snacks that I brought, so kudos to them. The next day, as you can see by my face, your girl was going through it. I didn't sleep that good last night because it was really, really cold and I couldn't feel my feet, but also my allergies were kicking my tail, so. Oh my gosh, is this really what I look like, bro? You guys are literally seeing me live be so shocked that this is how I look in uniform. I be looking hit. Yeah, I look like a little noob. But I just took I look hit. Basically, what I was trying to say, but literally gave up on, was that we had to spend the majority of that morning doing driver's training. So last month or a month or two ago, I took a class and a paper test, and now I have to take a road test basically so I can have my military license to drive certain vehicles. So I was basically just practicing and getting accustomed to driving the LMTV and the Humvee. I definitely feel more comfortable with the Humvee, but it also has a lot more blind spots than the LMTV. And after driver's training, we just sat around. Yeah, that's what we did. And we had lunch, and we spent probably about 2 hours literally just chilling in a field. I read some of my book that I was reading. I was reading Percy Jackson at the time. I chatted with some people in TMI, but real life, as a girl in the army or a woman in the army, is that I started my period and I bled on my helmet that I was laying on. And thankfully I came prepared for that because that wouldn't be the first time I got my period in the field. Yeah. Okay. Hello guys. So I'm back at my campsite. This is my tent, y'all. We just basically been doing classes and driving. That's about it. This has been me all weekend. Just blowing my nose and wiping my nose because of my allergies. Oh gosh. And it feels weird because my septum. feels weird when I have to rub it. I know y'all don't want to see this. Okay, so here's a quick tour of my tent. It's very messy inside, but that's not the point. This is called a light fighter, and I have it hooked up to my cot. So it comes with like this rain fly and then the actual tent. And I just have a pillow. I have 3 blankets in here. And then I got my flashlight, a hoodie that I wore last night. My do-rag is down there. My Gore-Tex. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Y'all, I was so cold last night. So cold. Okay. Don't mind this. Allergies. But y'all, something's wrong with my hand. Do you see this? And then do you see this? I just want to cut in and say that I went to the doctor and I never figured out what was wrong with my hand, but my hand is completely fine now, by the way. I really don't know what happened. Oh my god, that looks so bad.
I didn't know exactly where you were at, so I got to the street line. I called you hoping to hear.
So, we just finished our day, and basically we just did more classes, and yeah, that's it. We just did classes, and
if that's the case, that's kind of fucked up.
So yeah, that was literally it. We came back, we chilled, which is unusual, and we just got back from night training. But I couldn't really show that because it was dark. But basically what we did, we just basically turned off all the lights on Humvee and drove in the dark with these MCGs or something like that, basically, so you can see at night. And we drove with that, and it was pretty cool actually. So yeah, but I'm gonna get ready to go to bed and knock out because we leave tomorrow. Yo, look at how freaking dirty my glasses are, bro. My face is so dirty. Like, every time I go to the field, my face suffers. It looks so bad. Like, I have wipes, like facial wipes, but I haven't seen running water since I left my house. Yeah. My hands smell really freaking bad, too. Okay, I have hand sanitizer, and I've been washing my hands, but my hands stink. And we did PT earlier, literally when it was like the hottest part of the day. I'm like, yo, bad move, bad move, bad move, bad move. I can see my skin in this phone reflection. Okay, so basically I'm going to voice over this part as well because the background voices and me whispering really do not mix. But basically, I was taking y'all through my quote-unquote night routine, which is, of course, very different in the field. I change into my scarf. I'll usually take this time to change my socks, undergarments, and switch into my night clothes. It literally depends on the weather at the time that you're going to the field, because sometimes I'll just sleep in my OCPs, but if it's very cold at night, I always make sure to bring an extra, some like extra layers to be prepared for the night weather. This night was actually pretty warm though than the night before. I also took my allergy medicine and pretty much just clocked out for the night because I was super tired. I think I watched a YouTube video, but I fell asleep like in the middle of it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Thankfully for this field, I did have a little bit of service, so I was able to watch YouTube. And the next morning, y'all, one of my balls to my piercing came out of my sleep. Thankfully, I was able to find it and replace it and put it back in or whatever when I got home. But that was pretty much the field. We were only there for 3 days, so it was a pretty quick field, which I'm very appreciative of because your girl's not a field girl. I'm not made for the field like that. I hoped you learned something about the field, especially if you guys are interested in joining the Army in specific. This is something you can kind of expect. Of course, every unit is different in how they do things, and I didn't really talk that much because I didn't know, like, nobody knows that I do this. Yeah. If you guys have any questions, just comment them down below and I'll get back to you. I'm literally going to the range like this upcoming week as I'm editing this video, and I will be vlogging that, so expect that because that's literally all new content, and I'll try and do better at really bringing y'all into the experience. I'm still learning how to vlog, especially in military settings where pulling out a video or pulling out a phone and videotaping can be kind of like, girl, what are you doing? But yeah, I'll see you guys later. If you made it to the end of this crazy video, peace, love, and happiness.